Hey everybody, Sam back once again, and yes, here is my initial impressions on the Samsung Galaxy Gear. Let's roll the intro. Right, so yes, the Galaxy Gear. Now, as I said, this is going to be my initial impressions. Now, I've only been using it for about a day now, but I just want to say first off the bat, I really want one. Now, this is not my own personal model, but I do really want one now, just after using it just for a day. I don't think I use some of the functionality of the actual gear itself, but I don't know, it's just I like the whole feel and aspect of the actual watch itself. So when it's taking around the device, you got your little button there, which will take you back to your home screen. So if you're anywhere on there, just press the button, it should take you back to the home screen. Also then turns it on and turns it off, which I think is pretty cool. You've got a microphone just there, and on the other side you also have a secondary microphone, which is just that one there. So if you wear the watch on your right wrist, it will use this microphone. If you wear the watch on your left wrist, it will use this microphone. And they're designed, well, they're used for making calls and also talking to S-Voice, which actually works pretty decent on this device, which we'll show in a moment or two. But yeah, I mean, the whole build quality of the whole device, it's really nice. It doesn't feel like it's a Samsung product. I suppose I'm going off a Samsung phone product, not some of the other products. In here, a lot of people think that there's like a microphone inside there. I don't believe there is. It's just a speakerphone, and it is very clear and it's very, very loud. There's the actual 1.9 megapixel camera, which also does 720p video. Only does it for 15 seconds though. So yeah, it's not the longest. It's designed for a quick short burst, and that's pretty much it. Now on the back of the device, when you do open it up there, you got like a little thing called pogo pins. Now what they're designed to do is go in this. Now you can't charge the actual watch itself without using this, and what you need to do is open it up, it pops open, and this bad boy just slides into here, this claps over there, and then you can actually charge it via the micro USB, which is just in the back there. Gotta be honest with you, I'm not a massive fan of that. I think they should have built it straight into the watch. I don't know why they don't like that. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason for it. But when you are charging it and you put your watch down like that, that actually just rotate around, and then it can be like a little desk stand or like a little alarm clock, I suppose. So I kind of see what they've done with it. I mean, having the Samsung logo that way. If it wants to focus, there we go. So I mean, I can kind of see what they try to do with it, given it's kind of like this kind of fake leather. Again, this is just plastic. It isn't leather at all, just like the actual Galaxy Note 3. So yeah, you need that, and this is what has NFC in it. The actual watch itself doesn't have NFC. It's all built into the actual this little unit thing here. So I kind of like the idea behind it. I just would have liked to charge it without having to have this. So if I go away, I've got to take this everywhere with me, and that's just a ball ache to me personally. So again, to actually turn the device on, just press the button at the side. We'll zoom in a little bit closer for you. We'll just take you through some of the actual features on here. So you've got your notifications. Now in here you'll get like your text messages, your missed calls, etc. But you won't get your Gmail. That to me is a big bummer. I mean, I don't know why, I don't know if it's just me, but Gmail just will not work with this device. The official email application will, but I don't like it. So at the moment this is very limited in functionality for what I can use it for. To go home at any point or go back on the actual device, you just swipe down again, and it will go back to the home screen. So we'll just flick through them. So you've got your notifications, you have your S-Voice, which we'll show you now. So it brings it up here, and it was just connecting to my Galaxy Note 3, and it's asking me to talk to it, so I'm just going to press that one, and it's probably not to do now. So if I say like weather in Sydney, now hopefully it worked earlier.
Here is the weather for Sydney, New South Wales.
And there we go.
It's 22 degrees with lots of sunshine today.
And it gives you kind of, your different options. So Mr. Matt Saunders is over there currently. He's moved over there. And that is what he's currently enjoying, 22 degree weather. Yeah, much better than what I'm enjoying. Hope you burn, Matt. Anyway, let's go back out of this one. And there are other functions of that one, obviously. So if we go back into there, we'll just press that. Yeah, go away. So you can just say call Lulu, text Charlie, check the weather. It is kind of like the new one. You press that there. You then got these options here. It can do stuff like read message from James. It's a cool idea, But I gotta be honest with you, I don't know if I'd use it that much because I don't really use S-Voice. I've actually had to enable S-Voice on my Note 3 just to use this functionality. I normally have S-Voice disabled. So let's go on going through. We've got voice memo, so you can actually leave memos on the actual device itself. So you go into there and you can record one, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Let's go out of that one. Let's go back and you go to the gallery. So obviously in the gallery it takes any pictures you've taken, any video clips you've taken. So there's none in there at the moment. Media controller, this is where you can just control like the MP3 player on your phone itself. So if I were to click play, the music will play on the phone, etc. Skip track, volume up and down. Go next to that, you got the pedometer, which as we know, walking around tells you how many steps you've done. This one can also tell you can also track your GPS as well. So it'll tell you how many calories you've done, how many miles you've walked. So it's very cool. It's pretty cool, you know. I don't know if I'd use it again. Right, you've got your settings, which we're going to go a quick look. You've got your clock, which you can change your clock type, your date and your time, your hourly alert. You've got your sound, which you can basically just change some of those options in there again. It's pretty much a standard kind of affair here. Your volume, so how loud do you want it? You know, like for your multimedia, do you want it to be very loud? An example. So yeah, well, that'll be pretty loud. Ringtones, again, you can have it as high as you want. Clicking OK. Notifications, and obviously this normal system itself. So we'll just go back. You go and got your display. You can then change the brightness of the display. You can change the screen timeout. So at the moment it's set as 10 seconds. You can have it all the way up to 5 minutes. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do that. Your screen timeout, which we've just done. Your home background colour. You can have the black. You can have orange, bluey aqua, some kind of ugly colour, purple, green, reddish, and then you're back to your black. So let's go back again. You're going to change your font size, so if you've got bad eyes, you can go large, you can go large, normal, and that's pretty much it. We'll just go back to normal on that one. Battery percentage, so you can actually show the percentage on the actual phone itself. So let's go back out of this one. You then got your Bluetooth, so if it's Bluetooth turned on and you want it to be visible. You then got your privacy lock, so you can actually lock the actual thing itself, so you can actually have a pattern on there, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Not that I will be using that feature. You can reset the gear, and then you've got your gear info, and you've got about gear, and it just gives you all your kind of software information and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it, people. So let's go to the next one. Then what is apps? Again, this is just my initial impressions of the device and just kind of showing you what it can do. So as you can see here, it's pretty much what you've already seen. So you've got your contacts, which we're going to come to in a moment, your archive, your camera, your dialer, find my device, which I think is pretty cool. So if you tap that, you can actually just find your phone. So if you tap that, as you probably heard there, that was my phone ringing. So you can always find your phone, or vice versa. If you lose your watch anywhere, you can find the watch via the actual phone as well. So I think it's a pretty cool feature. You got your call logs, your gallery, which we've shown you, S-Voice settings, Runtastic, which I've installed on there. You then got your stopwatch, which pretty much what you'd expect. It is a stopwatch. You've then got the timer, today's schedule, voice memo, and then the weather. So the weather itself, which we're going to show off anywhere. You can flick through the days, you can see what the weather's going to be like. So where Mr. Saunders is doing 22-degree weathers, I'm stuck with 11. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. You got your logs. This is just for your call logs. It just hooks up to your phone. Any phone calls you've made on there will be on here for you. Here's the contacts, which I'm not going to go into, just because it's got all my friends and my names and numbers in there. But it just gives you a list of your numbers and stuff like that. And then you're back to your home screen. Now, from your home screen, you can swipe down at any one point, and it will bring your camera up. And you can just tap on the screen. Boom, takes a picture. Want to do a video, you can actually just basically tap on that. And tell you what, we'll do a quick video now, which we'll upload to YouTube. So just tap on there. You then get 15 seconds, which we're going to upload this video to my YouTube channel, so you can kind of see what the quality is going to be like. Yeah, got quite a lot of stuff on this table right now. This is going to be 15 seconds. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, go check out this video. So hopefully I got that in there. So that's going to be 15 seconds of video that's going to be put on the channel as well. And again, switch back to that, you can switch to there. If you then want to go into your settings on here, you can do. Let's go out of there, let's go back out of that one. And last but not least, on here, you swipe up, it brings up the dialer. So yeah, you can just make a normal telephone call, even if not in your phone book. So you type it in there, click call, and away it goes. So as an example, so I'll just do a random number. So as an example, 01535, and we'll do 611. That's just taxi firm. All you would then do is press that button there, and then what happens is on the actual phone itself it will start calling it, and you should hopefully hear it a little bit. There we go. I must put it down just before they do answer, but that's just a taxi firm anyway. So yeah, initial impressions on it, I'm very impressed. I'll just show you what it does look like on my wrist, and the way it clasps over. You just kind of clip it over like so. Bob's your uncle, so we'll zoom out a little bit, and there we have it. That is the Galaxy Gear on my wrist. I'm not sure it's worth the £300 that they are looking for it in the UK. I probably would drop 150 on it tomorrow. I would buy one for 150, but I don't think I want to spend the whole £300 that they are try to charge for it. But all in all, so far initial impressions are awesome. I will hopefully come back in a later video with a full review, and I'm going to hopefully do a couple of other quick videos on it as well. So that's it, people. Do you have any questions about the Galaxy Gear? As always, leave those comments down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at samjpullen, and hit like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. It is very much appreciated. And you see me all in my next one. Cheers, everyone.